Hey there, history and math fans! Have you ever heard that the Great Pyramid of Giza might have a secret connection to the number pi? You know, that 3.14 thing? It sounds crazy, but stick with me. We're about to dive deep into the mysteries of the pyramids and see what secrets they hold. Some people believe that the ancient Egyptians knew a lot more about math than we give them credit for. They might have even hidden clues in their most famous monuments. Let's talk about the Great Pyramid. It's massive, right? But it's not just its size that's impressive. If you measure the perimeter of the base and then divide that number by the pyramid's height, you get something really interesting. That number is remarkably close to, you guessed it, pi times 2. Coincidence? Maybe, but that's not all. Now, you might be thinking, how could the ancient Egyptians know pi? Good question. Pi is a complex number, and we usually calculate it using advanced math. However, there are theories that the Egyptians might have had a more practical understanding of it. They were excellent builders and engineers, so they must have had ways to measure things accurately. Could they have figured out the relationship between a circle's circumference and its diameter? It's a puzzle that has stumped experts for centuries. The more we learn about the pyramids, the more questions we have. Are these just coincidences, or did the ancient Egyptians know something we're just now starting to rediscover? Get ready to explore some mind-blowing possibilities. The pyramids of Egypt have captivated the human imagination for millennia. These ancient structures, built over 4,500 years ago, continue to be a source of mystery and wonder. The sheer size and precision of these monuments have led many to speculate about the methods and tools used by the ancient Egyptians. How did they move such massive stones? What kind of workforce was required to construct these colossal edifices? These questions have intrigued historians, archaeologists, and engineers alike, sparking countless theories and debates. Towering over the desert sands, these monumental structures stand as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids were not merely tombs for pharaohs, they were symbols of power and religious significance. Each pyramid was part of a larger complex that included temples, chapels, and other structures, all meticulously aligned with celestial bodies. This alignment was no accident. It reflected the Egyptians' deep understanding of astronomy and their belief in the afterlife. The pyramids were designed to ensure the pharaoh's safe passage to the afterlife, a journey that was of utmost importance in ancient Egyptian culture. Of all the pyramids, the Great Pyramid of Giza reigns supreme, its sheer scale and near-perfect geometry a source of endless fascination. Standing at an original height of 146.6 meters, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. The precision with which it was constructed is astounding. The base of the pyramid forms a nearly perfect square, with each side measuring approximately 230.4 meters. The Great Pyramid was originally covered in casing stones made of highly polished Tura limestone, which reflected the sun's light and made the pyramid shine like a gem. This dazzling effect added to the pyramid's grandeur and mystique. It's no wonder that the ancients considered these structures to be wonders of the world, their colossal forms inspiring awe and wonder in equal measure. The pyramids have stood the test of time, surviving natural disasters, looting, and the ravages of time. They continue to draw millions of visitors from around the globe, each one eager to witness the majesty of these ancient marvels. The sense of awe one feels when standing before the pyramids is indescribable. It's a humbling reminder of the incredible achievements of our ancestors. But the pyramids are more than just impressive piles of stone. They are tangible links to a distant past, offering us a glimpse into the beliefs, values, and technological prowess of a civilization that flourished thousands of years ago. The hieroglyphs and artifacts found within and around the pyramids provide invaluable insights into the daily lives, religious practices, and governance of ancient Egypt. Each discovery adds a piece to the puzzle, helping us to understand the complexities of this remarkable civilization. The pyramids stand as enduring symbols of human ingenuity, resilience, and the unending quest for knowledge and understanding. The pyramids served as elaborate tombs for the pharaohs, the god-kings of ancient Egypt. These monumental structures were not just architectural marvels, but also profound symbols of the pharaoh's divine status and their journey to the afterlife. The pharaohs, considered living gods, were believed to continue their reign in the afterlife. To ensure their safe passage and eternal rule, the Egyptians meticulously planned and constructed these grand tombs. Believing in an afterlife as real and vibrant as the world they knew, the Egyptians went to extraordinary lengths to ensure that their rulers would make a smooth transition into the next realm. This belief was deeply ingrained in their culture and influenced every aspect of their lives. The preparation of a pharaoh's tomb was a complex and sacred process. It involved not only the construction of the pyramid itself, but also the careful selection and placement of items that the pharaoh would need in the afterlife. This included everything from daily necessities to luxurious treasures. These monumental tombs were filled with treasures, provisions, and everything the pharaoh might need on their journey to the afterlife. The wealth and variety of items found in these tombs are staggering, reflecting the immense resources and craftsmanship of ancient Egypt. The tombs contained not only gold and jewels but also furniture, weapons, and even chariots. Each item was carefully chosen and placed to serve the pharaoh in the afterlife, ensuring they had everything they needed to maintain their royal status and continue their reign. Gold, jewels, furniture, weapons, and even chariots were carefully placed within the pyramid's chambers, a testament to the wealth and power of the pharaohs. These items were not just for show, they were believed to be essential for the pharaoh's journey and life in the afterlife. The inclusion of such a wide array of items highlights the Egyptians' belief in the afterlife and their dedication to ensuring their rulers were well prepared for eternity. The pyramids themselves, with their grand scale and intricate design, were a reflection of the pharaoh's divine status and their eternal journey. More than just repositories for the deceased, the pyramids were also powerful symbols of royal authority. Their imposing presence was a constant reminder of the pharaoh's divine right to rule and their eternal connection to the gods. The construction of these monumental tombs required immense resources and labor. Thousands of workers, including skilled artisans and laborers, dedicated years of their lives to building these structures. Their efforts were a testament to the pharaoh's power and the society's devotion to their ruler. The pyramids were not only tombs but also served as a means to immortalize the pharaohs. The hieroglyphs and carvings that adorned the walls of these structures told the stories of the pharaohs' reigns and their divine heritage, ensuring their legacy would endure for millennia. Their imposing presence, a constant reminder of the pharaoh's divine right to rule. Today, the pyramids stand as a testament to the ingenuity, devotion, and power of ancient Egypt, captivating the imagination of people around the world and preserving the legacy of the pharaohs for eternity. The construction of the pyramids was an undertaking of staggering complexity, requiring incredible planning, organization, and engineering skill. It's estimated that the Great Pyramid alone is composed of over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. These massive blocks were quarried, transported, and lifted into place with astonishing precision, their surfaces so smooth and tightly fitted that even a thin blade cannot be inserted between them. The logistical challenges involved in quarrying, transporting, and assembling these colossal structures were immense, requiring the coordinated efforts of tens of thousands of skilled laborers over many years. The pyramids stand today as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians, their enduring presence a reminder of a civilization that thrived for centuries. The sheer scale of these structures, coupled with their architectural sophistication, continues to fascinate and inspire us. More than just ancient tombs, the pyramids offer a window into a complex and sophisticated culture, one that made significant advances in mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. They are a legacy that continues to captivate the world, drawing millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at their grandeur and ponder the mysteries they hold. The possibility that the ancient Egyptians incorporated sophisticated mathematical concepts like pi into their most iconic monuments adds another layer of intrigue to these already enigmatic structures. Could it be that these master builders possessed a deeper understanding of mathematics than previously thought? Were they aware of the intricate relationships between geometric shapes and mathematical constants? The presence of pi, if proven beyond doubt, would challenge our understanding of ancient Egyptian mathematics and force us to reevaluate their place in the history of science. It's a tantalizing thought, one that fuels our curiosity and drives us to delve deeper into the mysteries of the pyramids. Over the centuries, the pyramids have been the subject of countless myths, legends, and conspiracy theories. One of the most enduring and outlandish is the idea that these monumental structures were built by extraterrestrial beings. Proponents of this theory point to the sheer scale and precision of the pyramids, arguing that such feats of engineering would have been impossible for humans to achieve with the technology supposedly available at the time. They suggest that aliens possessing advanced knowledge and tools must have intervened, using their superior intellect and capabilities to construct these marvels of ancient architecture. Others speculate about lost civilizations and forgotten technologies, suggesting that the ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge and abilities far exceeding anything we can imagine today. They envision ancient Egyptians wielding mysterious powers, levitating massive stones with ease, or perhaps even harnessing the very forces of nature to shape and move these colossal blocks. While these theories are undoubtedly entertaining, they lack any credible evidence to support them. Then there's the ever-popular Curse of the Pharaohs, a tale often associated with the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. The sudden and mysterious deaths of several members of the excavation team fueled rumors of a curse placed upon those who dared disturb the pharaoh's resting place. While the idea of ancient curses might make for a thrilling story, there's no scientific basis for such claims. The deaths attributed to the curse can be explained by natural causes, accidents, or even the unsanitary conditions that often prevailed during early archaeological expeditions. The notion that the ancient Egyptians incorporated the mathematical constant pi into the design of the pyramids is another intriguing yet controversial theory. Some researchers see the close relationship between the Great Pyramid's dimensions and pi as undeniable proof of advanced mathematical knowledge, while others remain skeptical, attributing these apparent connections to coincidence or misinterpretation of the data. It's essential to approach these theories with a healthy dose of skepticism, separating fact from fiction and relying on evidence-based analysis. While it's tempting to embrace sensational explanations, often the simplest and most logical answer is the correct one. The ancient Egyptians were undoubtedly skilled builders and architects, but they were still human, bound by the laws of physics and the limitations of their time. Instead of attributing the pyramid's construction to aliens or supernatural forces, we should marvel at the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians, who, through sheer human effort, created some of the most enduring and awe-inspiring structures on Earth. It's crucial to approach the study of the past with a critical eye, questioning assumptions, scrutinizing evidence, and seeking rational explanations. While it's essential to debunk myths and misconceptions, it's also important to acknowledge the enduring allure of the unknown. The pyramids, with their grandeur and mystery, continue to spark our imagination, prompting us to ponder the possibilities and pushing us to explore the boundaries of human knowledge and achievement. The quest to unravel the secrets of the pyramids is a journey of discovery, one that challenges us to think critically, question assumptions, and appreciate the wonders of the past. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and look at the actual measurements of the Great Pyramid. When we measure the perimeter of its base, we find that it's approximately 3,024 feet long. Now remember, these measurements were taken using modern tools, so they might not be precisely what the ancient Egyptians used. However, they're close enough to give us a good idea of the pyramid's proportions. Next, let's consider the pyramid's height. Originally, it stood at about 481 feet tall. Over the centuries, erosion and the loss of its capstone have reduced its height slightly, but again, we're talking about a difference of a few feet, which doesn't significantly impact our calculations. So we have a base perimeter of roughly 3,024 feet, and a height of approximately 481 feet. Now, here's where things get interesting. If we divide the base perimeter, 3,024 feet, by twice the height, 2 times 481 feet, which is 962 feet, we get a number very close to 3.14. For those who might not have recognized it, that number is pi, or at least a very close approximation of it. Coincidence? Possibly. But the fact that these proportions align so closely with pi is, at the very least, a curious and thought-provoking observation. The presence of pi in the Great Pyramid's proportions has led some researchers to speculate that the ancient Egyptians were aware of this mathematical constant and intentionally incorporated it into their design. It's important to note that there's no direct evidence to prove this claim. The ancient Egyptians didn't leave behind any written records explicitly stating that they knew pi or that they used it in their architectural calculations. However, the very fact that the pyramid's dimensions align so closely with pi has fueled speculation and debate among scholars and enthusiasts alike. Was it a deliberate design choice, a symbolic representation of their understanding of mathematics and the cosmos? Or could it be a mere coincidence, a result of the pyramid's chosen proportions and nothing more? Adding another layer to this intriguing puzzle is the ancient Egyptian unit of measurement known as the royal cubit. A royal cubit, roughly equivalent to 20.6 inches, was based on the length of a pharaoh's forearm from elbow to the tip of the middle finger. Interestingly, when we express the Great Pyramid's dimensions in royal cubits, the connection to pi becomes even more apparent. It's been suggested that the pyramid's base perimeter measures 365.24 royal cubits, a number that closely corresponds to the number of days in a solar year. Whether the ancient Egyptians consciously incorporated pi into the Great Pyramid's design remains a subject of ongoing debate. However, the very possibility that they may have possessed such advanced mathematical knowledge thousands of years ago is both intriguing and thought-provoking. It challenges our understanding of history, architecture, and the capabilities of ancient civilizations. While the Great Pyramid's measurements offer a compelling case for the ancient Egyptians' knowledge of pi, it's important to remember that correlation doesn't equal causation. Just because the pyramid's dimensions align with pi doesn't definitively prove that the builders intentionally incorporated this mathematical constant into their design. It's possible, as some argue, that this apparent connection is merely coincidental, a result of the pyramid's chosen proportions rather than a deliberate mathematical choice. However, there's other evidence to consider, evidence that suggests the ancient Egyptians may have had a more than rudimentary understanding of pi. One crucial piece of this puzzle comes from the Rhind mathematical papyrus, a remarkable document dating back to around 1650 BC. This papyrus, named after its discoverer, Scottish Egyptologist Alexander Henry Rhind, contains a collection of mathematical problems and solutions, offering valuable insights into the mathematical practices of ancient Egypt. Among the many problems presented in the Rhind papyrus is one that hints at a possible method the ancient Egyptians may have used to approximate pi. The problem involves calculating the area of a circle. The solution provided in the papyrus suggests that the Egyptians may have approximated the area of a circle by squaring 8/9 of its diameter. While this method doesn't yield a perfectly accurate value for pi, it results in an approximation of about 3.16, which is remarkably close to the actual value. This practical approach to approximating pi aligns with what we know about ancient Egyptian mathematics, which was often empirical and focused on solving real-world problems related to surveying, construction, and astronomy. The circle, with its perfect symmetry and association with the celestial bodies, held a special significance in ancient Egyptian cosmology. It's not inconceivable that their fascination with the circle, coupled with their practical need to measure and calculate, led them to develop methods for approximating pi, even if they didn't necessarily have a theoretical understanding of it as a mathematical constant. The evidence, while not conclusive, suggests that the ancient Egyptians may have possessed a more sophisticated understanding of mathematics than previously thought. Their potential knowledge of pi, even if only as a practical approximation, challenges our perceptions of ancient civilizations and their scientific achievements. It serves as a reminder that the quest for knowledge and the pursuit of mathematical truths are timeless endeavors, transcending cultural and historical boundaries. We've journeyed deep into the heart of the Egyptian desert, exploring the enigmatic Great Pyramid of Giza and its potential connection to the mathematical constant pi. From its awe-inspiring dimensions to the precision of its construction, this ancient monument continues to captivate and intrigue us, challenging our understanding of the past and the capabilities of ancient civilizations. The possibility that the ancient Egyptians incorporated pi into their most iconic structure raises more questions than answers, prompting us to re-examine our assumptions about the history of mathematics and the ingenuity of those who came before us. The close correlation between the pyramid's dimensions and pi, along with the approximation methods hinted at in the Rhind mathematical papyrus, paint a picture of a civilization that was not only skilled in engineering and construction, but also adept at observation, measurement, and mathematical reasoning. This potential knowledge of pi, even if primarily practical in its application, challenges us to view ancient cultures through a new lens, recognizing their intellectual achievements and appreciating the depth and complexity of their knowledge systems. The potential presence of pi in the Great Pyramid's design holds profound implications for our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture and their place in the history of mathematics. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic structures in human history, has long fascinated scholars and enthusiasts alike. Its precise dimensions and alignment with celestial bodies have led many to speculate about the advanced knowledge possessed by its builders. Among these speculations, the idea that the pyramid encodes the mathematical constant pi stands out as particularly intriguing. If indeed intentional, it suggests a level of mathematical sophistication that predates classical Greek mathematics, traditionally credited with the discovery and exploration of pi. The Greeks, with their renowned mathematicians like Archimedes and Euclid, are often celebrated for their contributions to geometry and the understanding of pi. However, if the ancient Egyptians had already incorporated pi into their monumental architecture, it would imply that they possessed a profound grasp of mathematical concepts long before the Greeks. It implies a deep-rooted understanding of geometric principles and their relationship to the natural world, a connection that resonates with the ancient Egyptian worldview, where mathematics and cosmology were intertwined. The ancient Egyptians were meticulous observers of the heavens, and their knowledge of astronomy was deeply integrated into their religious and cultural practices. The alignment of the pyramids with specific stars and constellations is a testament to their sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. This realization challenges the traditional narrative of mathematical progress, highlighting the contributions of ancient civilizations and reminding us that knowledge is not linear, but rather a tapestry woven from the insights and discoveries of cultures across time and space. The story of pi in the Great Pyramid is a powerful reminder that human ingenuity and curiosity have always driven us to explore and understand the world around us. It encourages us to look beyond the conventional timelines of history and appreciate the interconnectedness of human knowledge. The ancient Egyptians, with their remarkable achievements, have left us a legacy that continues to inspire and challenge our understanding of the past. The Great Pyramid, with all its mysteries and unanswered questions, stands as a monument to the enduring power of human curiosity and our innate desire to unravel the secrets of the past. The search for definitive proof of the ancient Egyptians' knowledge of pi continues, fueled by thought-provoking clues and the possibility of rewriting history. It's a quest that demands rigorous research, open-mindedness, and a willingness to challenge conventional wisdom. Whether or not the mystery of pi is ever conclusively solved, the journey itself is a testament to the power of exploration, the interconnectedness of knowledge, and the enduring allure of the unknown. So there you have it, folks. We've explored the fascinating possibility that the ancient Egyptians, builders of the awe-inspiring pyramids, might have known about the mathematical constant pi thousands of years ago. The evidence, while open to interpretation, is certainly intriguing. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think about these mind-boggling possibilities? Do you believe the ancient Egyptians were mathematical masters, encoding secret knowledge into their monuments? Or do you think it's all just a series of fascinating coincidences? Head down to the comments section and let us know your thoughts. We're eager to hear your perspectives and keep this conversation going. The Great Pyramid of Giza, with its enduring mystery and grandeur, reminds us that there's still so much we don't know about the past. The quest to understand the pyramids and their potential connection to pi is a journey of discovery, one that pushes us to challenge conventional thinking, embrace new perspectives, and marvel at the ingenuity of those who came before us. It's a reminder that history is not a static collection of facts but rather an ever-evolving narrative, shaped by new discoveries, interpretations, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. The mysteries of the pyramids, whether fully explained or forever shrouded in enigma, serve as a source of inspiration for generations to come. They ignite our imaginations, encouraging us to look beyond the obvious, to question assumptions, and to seek connections between seemingly disparate fields of knowledge. Just as the ancient Egyptians pushed the boundaries of engineering and architecture, we too are challenged to push the boundaries of our own understanding, to explore new frontiers of science, mathematics, and history. The legacy of the pyramids lies not only in their imposing physical presence but also in their enduring ability to spark wonder, ignite curiosity, and inspire us to reach for new heights of intellectual achievement.